Hello, folks. Welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. Last episode, we were in our office, and we were sent to Darkwater Port, which is where we are here, Chapter 2. We took the case. We're going to the port to see what's up. So, let's see what's up. So, while the cutscene plays... Yeah, when I was in high school, or a little bit before, my brother was always really into Stephen King and stuff, and expanded to, eventually, to H.P. Lovecraft, because that's what you do. And it was one of those... kind of bored, looking around, found one of his books of Lovecraft, and he had told me that, Lovecraft was the godfather of horror or something to that effect. Started reading it, and more or less instantly fell in love with it.
We're almost there.
Always been a big fan. So, I was really looking forward to this game. It has issues. The chase and stealth scenes are pretty awful. But for the most part, I like it. It plays very much like a campaign might. Although I would be very leery of playing a Call of Cthulhu campaign with only me. That seems like a good way to die horribly. And there's a boat called the Scylla, which was a sea monster. What you gonna do?
There's guys coming to unload.
He is gruff but likable.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Nope.
You know what?
Nope.
Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Alright, now we've got control. So, there's a ship we came in on. Nothing much over here. Nothing much over there. Suggested we go to the bar and his office. So those will be the last places we go.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't
Yeah,
put that
we do
beast
not
back
have
in
the
water,
medicine
you
skill.
shysters, you're crazy. They're cops.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Alright, well,
It's a sign.
fine.
There's
Be
something
that way.
coming.
Okay,
Something
can't go
real
through
big.
there yet. So let's go over here. Stranded whale. See what we got over here.
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
Optimistic.
Farmers and
You
bootleggers.
stupid or what? Even your captain told you not to
There's
stick
nothing
your
for you
noses
here
around
either.
here again.
Beat it.
This isn't your home, you bunch of sad crabs. We go where we want.
Okay.
You're already in trouble.
Alright. Nothing we can do there.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
No, no, no. We're not gonna drink. We're gonna be good. Let's see what we got around here. What's up, buddy? Alright, well, let's pay attention here. I missed this the first time I played the game. Okay.
Hey, be careful.
I don't understand why that happened. You saw the water dripping, they looked at each other. Then he kicked the
Let's
chair.
get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You know, shit. What the hell?
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I don't know if that was a success or not. Let's find out about Darkwater.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. Our
Darkwater.
whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Okay.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by
Foreshadowing.
that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Okay, fair enough, fair
Her
enough.
style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Oh, that one was pretty weird.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
No, I'm not going to order a drink.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Dun dun dun.
Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it.
Dun dun
But
dun.
I'll say no more. Anything else?
Oh, thanks, Roy. You've been a real help.
That'll be all for now.
Yeah, we'll talk to Fitzroy later. I'll come back to you. Oh, can't go through there.
What you looking at, stranger?
Hello, Cap.
I'm just passing by. Sorry.
Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
No, she's friendly. Yeah, I'll come back to you.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true.
Don't look that
It's a
old.
reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Okay.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Okay, guys.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Not creepy at all. Alright, okay, here's the mystery. Here it is.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Alright, I'm probably not going to read these out loud. If you want to, you can pause. Plentiful and nutritious benefits. And what I like is they then, you know, add all this other stuff down here. All the side stuff. Let's talk to you. With the tattoos on his arms.
Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
She won't stop asking.
Not that again.
Interesting.
I know.
I thought we could talk to him. There we go.
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Okay. Liber Iob. Okay.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it.
Okay. Something going on there. That's foreshadowing, folks. Alright, so we've been in here. Let's see what we got here.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
It's like $60. Ms. Baker, always free for the lady. Okay. Still got that going on. And we still can't get through there. Yep. There's our little lighter. If we leave it out too long, we burn our fingers and we close it. But then you can just open it up again. So, for the most part in the game, when I needed light, that's what I used, was the lighter. Because it's infinite.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
And nothing much there.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Sperm whale. Something whale.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Yep. And we'll go up in a minute. Hey, book of medicine. Ooh, did we raise our medicine to level 2? Not yet. So we'll need one more book of medicine. Yeah, don't mind me, Captain. I'm just going to rifle through all your
This
stuff.
man and Fitzroy could be twins.
I don't think I found this the first time I played the game.
What a macabre souvenir.
Macabre? Macabre. But, okay, there's the wooden leg. Spear gun. Incense or a candle. Some clams. Nice little picture. State House. Southwest. Nothing over there.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
Everything's moist and damp. And that just leads back around.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay. Oh, this table.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
What, the government do this? All redacted? Yeah, join him on the deck, which is... Oh, there he is. Okay, they're still in the way.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor.
Harbor.
The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Well, let's see. Yeah, I guess if I talked to him without looking at the documents, I wouldn't have that. Let's get some backstory.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Oh, I figured something out. Alright, we'll go carry on.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Okay, so the way these work is, because I didn't find the photograph in my previous playthrough, and that option wasn't even there. It wasn't locked. So if you haven't done the thing to unlock the conversation, it's hidden. So this is just telling you found something. So that's kind of nice.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor.
I did.
It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
So
With any
extortion.
success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough backstory. Let's
I'm
move on.
looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I
Sure
think
what's
that somebody
going
here wanted me to search this warehouse.
on.
Their manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
So someone
Why
broke into your
obliterate
office and
the dates
redacted
as well as
documents.
the goods stored in the warehouse.
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
Dun dun
But
dun.
you don't know with whom.
No, it was none of my business.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that.
I
Okay,
shall be
we're
on
done.
my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
I don't know if I ever come back and see him. So we got a couple character points. I'm gonna toss them in there. And let's see. And we're not gonna deal with that right now. So they're still
Cops, they can't understand.
fretting about the whale.
Stupid idiots. Get it.
My medicine hasn't gone up, so we're gonna go over here. Oh, gotta pick the lock.
There.
Alright, so here's the hidden item. So that little icon in the corner will pop up when there's something hidden. And then that thing, you need light to see it. So it'll be green if you can do anything with it. So you'll see a little green dot. Cat knows about the thefts from her stock of liquor. Okay. Cat knows. Leave a bottle behind your hut at the end of your shift if you don't want to know who... If you don't want her to know who to look for as well. Your conscience will be more at ease for this week.
Somebody's stealing from the bootlegger's stock of liquor.
Oh, and then you'll get the little check mark saying you found all of them. So this game Zothic. The Cthulhu language, for lack of a better phrase. St. Brendan the Navigator.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Yeah. I always called the Fathan and all of that Zothic, and I guess this is sort of the non-transliterated Zothic. We'll call it that. So go along here, and nothing over here. Can't get up there. Pierce cannot jump. He can't really climb. He's very limited in what he can do. He can walk and he can run. But on the other hand, he can run forever. There's no stamina bar. So let's talk to these fine gentlemen.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really
Drunken
don't
sailors?
have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Okay.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Okay.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Okay.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Toodaloo. Alright, so the note said something about... Oh, yeah, what we got? Roy. And Fitzroy. And Island of Darkwater. The port. And the stranded whale. And the miraculous catch. And St. Brendan defaced. And photograph of Captain Fitzroy. Threatening letter. Manifests. Scribbled note. Yeah. Leave a bottle behind the shack. Kind of curious about that, actually. Just go back down over here. Because I didn't find that note on my first playthrough. So I'm not sure what the dealio is with that. This is a rocky island. Look at all of that. Got a tower over there. Alright, we, okay, over here. Zoop.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hit them. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay. Yeah, they are afraid of cat. Nothing in here. So let's go talk to these fine gentlemen. They look friendly.
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Well, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Okay, so this is from the letter. Well,
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
Start over here.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Okay.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Okay.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
That would be the
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Alright, back up.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
Now, we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Okay. So, what I did last time was picked Cat Sent Me, and that failed miserably, because I didn't have the proof. Didn't know the proof existed. And so, bought a bottle of booze, gave it to the fishermen, they started a fight, and I went in while they were distracted. But we're going to try
What will
this
Cat
one.
say when she finds out that it's you who are filching stock?
You've got no proof.
That's true. Apart from this little note from your friend here.
You didn't throw it away?
I couldn't know that someone was gonna force the lock.
What a... So, what is it you want?
To get into the Hawkins
$1
warehouse.
million.
That's all. Go on, then. And we never want to see your rat snout again.
There we go. That's one way to do it. Yeah, like I said, the other way is you have to Buy beer, buy a bottle of whiskey, which really isn't that big of a deal. I mean, you don't have to worry about money in the game. Buy a bottle of whiskey, give it to the two drunks, and they go and cause a ruckus. And looks like we can't use that ladder. Now here, I'll leave this out so you guys can see it flick. Nah, I won't. You'll see it later. Secret passage. And looks like we're going to need it after all.
Let's see.
And in we do not go.
Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Okay.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf.
Oh, this is
You're
new.
not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Let's be stoic.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
No, this is... Oh!
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Last time I did it, I had a higher investigation and I could pick the lock.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Okay, so yeah, this is all new. Alright. Yeah, like I said, the last time I was able to pick the lock, so it wasn't an issue.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
This is new too. Okay. So. Let's see. Let's go talk to Cat.
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly.
Yeah, why not?
But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
She's kind of twitchy there.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Okay.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Oh, come on,
Are
Kat.
you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
I mean, if I say no, I'm not sure how the hell I'm going to get in there.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Hi, Bradley.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not seeing.
I don't know who this is. Who are you?
Where do you think you're going?
Oh.
Thank you for your valuable help.
Okay, sir.
Oh, that's right. I remember him now. Yeah, he basically says, no, you can't get in the warehouse. So maybe if I struck out here with Kat, maybe I could have convinced him to let me in. I don't know. It also looks like her shirt's torn. She got that like little seam there. And there isn't one over there. I mean, she's not using it for anything.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
I do kind of like her gloves. Alright, so, continuing on the game.
Ugh, this place stinks.
One character point. Not enough.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Okay, so we are not going to do the reconstruction just yet. I'm going to look around. Oh. It's not going to let me do anything but the reconstruction. Okay, so reconstruction. It's kind of a weird mechanic.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Oh, there's something hidden.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
And apparently that's the only hidden thing. So we just kind of go around and look at stuff.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
No, we're not done yet.
It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Yes, this is...
What happened here?
Oh, I guess I didn't have enough psychology to figure that one out. Oh, yep, here we go.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Yeah, so you walk around, you find things. Sometimes there's a certain number or certain specific things you have to find before it lets you leave. But it's kind of a recreation of what's going on. I'm not getting a whole heck of a lot of information. Because all my skills aside from spot hidden are pretty pathetic. But we need to work on spot hidden. Yeah, if we had higher psychology, we might have figured that one out. Investigation, we would have picked the lock. Alright, so there's that bottle. There's that. There's that creepy painting. Cat. There we go. I think we have, I'm not sure who that is. I feel like I should know, but I can't remember. Alright, moving on.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the
He's the one
crime
with the scar.
Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
It's not that fat.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
There it is.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Not at all ominous. And so that's where we're going to cut it for this time. Hope you all have been enjoying. And tomorrow not tomorrow, next week, next time, we'll pick up with Chapter 3, going on into the Hawkins Mansion. But until then, have a good one.